Well, hello there. This is the first episode. Well, you know what? Let me go ahead and put this disclaimer right here. Okay. So, episodes like these will be philosophical episodes. These will be episodes where I'm more than likely will be solo. And today, oh yeah, by the way, when I say these kind of episodes, that's I guess I need to give you the knowledge of there will be different series going on within this one show. One which is Disruptors, where we'll talk to people that go against the grain, find success in their own right, and it's not defined by the current paradigm and that ideal of success. But today, what we're going to talk about is what is the Personaverse. Personaverse is not a official word. That's the first thing we need to get straight. It's a word that I created to describe, and if there's another word to describe this, then so be it. But the effect that you have on people and objects and the effect that they have on you using five elements, which would be six elements. I'm sorry, using the five senses, and then also using the voice. Now, when I say that, what I'm speaking of is you being able to affect or be affected by, let's say, a person walking into a room and coughing aggressively and repeatedly. In this day and time, some people would be upset or frightened. They are affected. Another example, though, that same person walks in, but in a different scenario where they're not coughing aggressively. They actually come in and have a pleasant conversation with the person in the room, and he's still affected that room. Even if he comes into that room and does nothing, the fact that he's breathing the oxygen in that room, seeing and being and existing in that room, he's affecting that room. But is that man conscious of that? If he's not conscious of that, does he have a personiverse? Now, personiverse is really being conscious of it and knowing that you affect and finding out the ways that you affect. And it's not just people, everything. I say personiverse because we're a person, we're people. So, therefore, within our universe, our world, what do we affect? What do we change? I think if people start thinking about that and less about what makes them angry or what makes them happy, and try to actually focus on that, more people will find their purpose. And say you know what your purpose is. If you practice this within your daily routines and your business practices and your volunteer work, I believe that you would see a upswing and the positivity and the forward motion, mainly because you're not fighting against the tide of life, the current. You're going with it because you're observing and you're seeing that rock up ahead. You're not steady trying to go back. And I want people to understand this is not by any means about oppression. This is about shifting a paradigm, changing the thought process of a collective of people. And when I say collective of people, that's only the people that would align with this kind of talk, really. So look, man, I'm not gonna really be on here long, not on these, and then it just start turning into motherfucking mental masturbation and bullshit. Um, I want to make sure that I say this too. History is a double-edged sword. Why I say that is because we all know this old saying that if you don't know history, you're doomed to repeat it. That's true. I also believe it's false at the same time because what are your references to what you're going to do in the future? Is it history? Where are the solutions? That's why we're here. So, to wrap this shit up, moving forward, I feel like we done kind of covered what Personaverse means. And moving forward, the next episode, we're going to talk about collective consciousness. And I want people to understand that collective consciousness, you participate when you don't know you participate.